Hail and matches kings and queens, it's me, Spud the King, and today in Clair Obscur Expedition 33, my cool build for Verso. It's very good, sustainable and completely insane. Coolest part, you can start playing this build right from the get-go, because we will use Dualisa weapon. Dualisa is the weapon you will get basically right before you will unlock Verso. So, Dualisa is Vitality defense weapon. All weapons got some scaling. It's also lightning damage weapon, but most importantly again, our scaling. So when we level up Vitality and Defense, basically our survival abilities, we also will benefit from damage, and we will deal more and more damage with this weapon by having these stats. Yeah, there is some weapons that gives you more power, but don't worry, this is completely broken weapon. First of all, right from the get-go from level 4, you will get ability to play again after base attack. At level 10, your base attack will deal 50% more damage, and at level 20, you will gain Perfection. So how Verso works? And that's insanely cool actually. When I unlocked Verso, I instantly decided, oh my goodness, I don't want to make another build, I just want some like super simple, straightforward stuff, and oh my goodness, I was able to get it right from the get-go. So look, we just took a little bit of damage, now take a look how Verso works. He got simple mechanic on the surface, but actually his mechanic is Perfection, and whenever you deal some damage, you gaining ranks, whenever you take some damage, you're losing rank, and you're losing them pretty fast. All skills will basically benefit from different ranks. For example, we got leadership that will give our allies from 2 to 4 AP, but at rank C, it will give additional AP. So if we are on rank D, B, A or S rank, we won't be able to benefit from these extra bonuses, and most of the time these bonuses is really cool. For example, perfect recovery at rank C will heal to 100 health. That's completely insane in case we need some like recovery. Powerful at rank A will have powerful for your team for 5 turns. That's completely insane. Just for 3 AP you can increase like basically double damage of your full party for 5 turns. It just breaks bosses. And as you can see here, we got just basic like supportive abilities, more AP, regain health and improve power of your team. I instantly decided I want to make sure my Verso stays in rank S as much as possible, or I just need to think about other skills, because active skills will rotate your ranks from time to time. It will lower rank, make your rank higher, a lot of other benefits. I don't want to mess up with this. So what I did this insane build. Look, we got 9 AP right now, and what I will do, I will just shoot him for 2000 damage, which is insane, and we gain ranks. Right now we're at D, now we're at C already. But look, our AP is not coming down. You know why? Because this build is pretty broken. He is right now marked, we can hit him and our AP is higher again, and basically I shoot him like how much, 10 times already, maybe even more, in one single turn. Right now, at the end of this turn, we will just make normal attack, do double attack, and he is almost done, but it's not it, we're also making one more turn, because with Dualisa we have extra turn. Now I can hit him once, now I will shoot this bro a few times and hit him again with my basic attack. Like that, just in one turn we can get to S rank super fast. Right now I just need to make sure I'm await his attacks and I will stay in S rank. In case we will take damage, sometimes we will take loads of damage, sometimes not loads of damage. We get like different options actually. So if someone hits us loads of time, we will drop to C rank and we can just use perfect recovery to increase our health to 100% instantly. So this build is just unkillable, it's insane. But also there's more options to replenish our health, more on that later. So our turn basically will be like this. We will just hit target as much as possible, and when target gets this mark icon, the next hit will actually give us AP back, not consume them, so we can shoot him even more, and that was just first part of the turn before attack. Normally you want to actually stay in S rank and just use our S rank abilities. There's 3 of them: Follow Up, Ascending Assault and Phantom Stars. Phantom Stars used against a lot of enemies, extreme light damage to all enemies, 5 hits, can break stun, and normally it costs 9 AP, but at S rank it costs just 5, so it's really easy to get, but only if you need to defeat bunch of enemies at the same time. Most of the time we will use Follow Up or Ascending Assault on the second turn, and it's medium light damage increased for each free aim shot this turn. Again, pretty like self-explanatory. We will do loads of shots, we will use Follow Up, and deal higher damage, or there's Ascending Assault that will be used against bosses. It's low damage initially, but it will be increased at each cast. So basically we're doing once, it will do like 10,000 damage, next turn it will deal 20,000 and so on. Right now we'll just hit him and go to this boss to showcase how powerful we are. Again, the coolest part, you actually don't need to be like extremely perfect and good in the game to play this build. You can take damage from time to time, you can like miss evasions, you can miss parries, you can do whatever you want, you will be fine most of the time. Extremely good versus like shields and stuff, because shields require you to deal loads of attacks, and basically 3 attacks is nothing for us. So I will just shoot him down, and as you can see we don't have full health. But with basic attack we can actually replenish health and get back to full instantly. That's again probably stuff that is super broken in this build. That's what I like so much over here. We're insanely powerful with basic attack. We don't need to like be extremely like smart in our ability usage. And now it's boss time. Yeah, his turn, but who cares about your turn, bro, because now it's my turn. And my turn is pretty simple. As I told you, there's 2 options. One of them is to actually just shoot him down, but most of the time you want to shoot him down completely, then do like double attack always, then do 2 hits or a little bit more hits if we successfully marked him at least once, leave at 2 AP, and then use this 2 AP to use, for example, follow up. We did a lot of shots. This follow up will hit for 600,000 damage. Now again, it's a really hard attack, so he breaks my rank. We are at rank A right now, but just like that we shoot him a few times, we do double attack, and we are back to S rank with basically like full health. I just shoot, I just hit him, and we're so back. That's just crazy. At rank A also it's nice to apply powerful for 5 next turns to make sure we will defeat him in just one single brutal combination later. Now our power is even more deadlier. Oh my goodness, what a counter. So let's take a look at follow up this turn, and it's pretty deadly, not a critical hit, so a little bit lower damage, but again, damage is just devastating, just completely insane. Another cool part, our shots will actually break him, so he's kind of stunned right now. This means I can take 2 turns, like melt him completely, and he losing his 1 turn because he's stunned, and just like that, we just solid the boss. Almost. Of course, we will finish him with just bunch of attacks, our basic attack. Again, it's extremely simple to play. Just follow up attack and he is done, just like that. So to make everything work, we need correct Pictus, of course, and Luminous to make everything work over here. So for Pictus, I'm basically focusing mostly on stuff that provides some benefits in case of stats. For example, full strength gives increased damage and full health. That's a smart choice, but I could just pick it with Luminous if I got some points. So mostly we want to focus on health, defense, speed, critical rate. That's basically the stats we're focusing on. It. I just named all stats. Honestly, health and defense is the most important one. You want high health because Anti-Clive Steel is the next Pictus we want to have, and it's extremely powerful. It gives us recover 15% health on base attack. We're doing 2 attacks in every time we're doing like basic attack, and we can do them 2 times in a row. This means we can recover 60% health every turn. 60% health just by attack, and that's completely broken. So if you're never falling below like 40% health, you will always be at full health. Therefore, again, health and defense is what we want. We want high vitality, we want high defense, and we want to survive. The next one is Sniper. First free aim shot each turn deals 20% increased damage and can break. That's like the secret to make sure we're breaking enemies, we're stunning them with our free aim shots, with our range attacks. And now let's take a look at Luminous, of course. All Luminous is super simple, straightforward, and you just want to combine all Luminous. It gives bonuses to your basic attack and to your range attack. So we got augmented aim for increased free aim damage, augmented attack for increased base attack damage, breaking shots to deal more stun build up with our shots, burn affinity to increase damage on burning targets, and burning shots to burn them with our free aim shots. So we're shooting them, they will burn, we will deal more damage with burning affinity, combo attack to make sure our attacks always combo and do 1 extra attack on hit, so we're healing not 15 but 30% health, critical burn, increasing critical chance on burning enemies. Again, it's just left cake that will give us insane power for basic attacks. We can play it as action RPG basically. Dodger, gain AP on perfect dodge, just some AP regeneration when it's enemy turn. Empowering attack, gain powerful on base attack. Again, you're doing basic attack, you're getting powerful, so you're always staying in powerful mode, you're always dealing more damage with all hits. Energizing start, I just like it. A little bit of AP for starting battle. Energizing turn, 1 AP on turn start. That's the biggest one. 1 AP means 1 more shot, means 1 more chance to apply mark, means 1 more chance to hit marked target with your ranged shot, regenerate 2 AP, and basically continue this combination, our combo wombo. Exposing attack, base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Again, you're just focusing down one target and he will be defenseless, you will deal more damage. It's just so much layers of damage amplification for basic attacks. Marking shots to make sure we can mark on hit. Painted power, something you will unlock when you go into Act 3. Basically, it's like think you need to pick on all your champions to exceed 10,000 damage. Rewarding mark, plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Again, that's the secret to always sure we're getting this AP back on marked targets and shoot more and more. SOS power, when we drop below 50% health, we getting powerful. Again, sometimes we're using our basic abilities instead of basic attacks, so having this ability to get powerful even while we're not attacking is nice. Staggering attack to increase break damage on base attack. Again, we're stunning enemies more often with base attacks. And versatile, after free aim hit, and we're doing free aim hits, a lot base attack damage is increased by 50% for 1 turn. Again, basically we're doing shots, so we're doing base attack, it increased in power, pretty much simple. And since we're doing loads of shots, sometimes we will shoot enemy weaknesses like balls, shooting the balls, and you will gain AP basically. So that's the secret, and that's some broken Verso. And he's fine, he can do like he can beat game alone actually, but of course he needs some nice allies. Therefore, watch videos on the screen right now to make some broken party with this cool dude and have fun in Expedition 33. See you in the next videos.